I'm not talking to your parents. I mean, I love your parents, but I'm talking to you, right? This is our last time, right?
I know.
In August, I told you this day was going to be here sooner than you thought. And I was right, wasn't I? When you walk out of here, as I told you before, you walk across the stage, you shake Mr. Bishop's hand, you get that holder right there that says you're going to get a diploma in the mail. And when you walk across the other side over there, you were no longer going to be children. Everybody was going to think you were adults, whether you're adults or not. Right? That's where you are. From here on, the lessons that you gain, most of them are going to come from experience. When you learn from a teacher, you say, oh. When you learn from experience, oftentimes you say, uh-oh. Or, oops. Your parents know. If they don't know, your grandparents know. You need to take a moment to thank lots of people in this room tonight. Number one, your parents. They put up with you. You know, before you became a teenager, they were cool. Except for Annie Gill's parents.
The teacher works here.
I'm not looking over there.
No.
By the way, I figured out who paid $105,000 for that broken football. It was Andy Gill. He's going to sell pieces of it on eBay for $1,000 a pop. He's going to earn some money to send Andy to Broadway and not bring her back. When he runs out of those little pieces, he just goes over to Macy's and gets some more crystal and breaks it up. Sells more parts on eBay. Your science teachers, you need to thank your science teachers for teaching you the difference between mitosis and meiosis. Because how many times have you been to a Christmas party and somebody started talking about metaphase and anaphase?
Oh, God.
You need to thank Mrs. Prescott for teaching you about the gas laws, which some of you need to be arrested for violating. I don't want to mention any names, but Sam and Zane come to You need to thank your math teachers for teaching you how to calculate the hippopotamus of a right triangle, or something like that. You need to thank Mr. Whitehead for some of you need to thank Mr. Whitehead for teaching you your left from your right. Most of you drove him to an early retirement. You know the boy's only 34. You need to thank your BTE teachers for figuring out how to do your taxes. That's going to be real important to me because I'm getting ready to start collecting Social Security and I need you to put money in. You need to thank your English teachers for teaching you good English. Although you already know how to talk English real good. Why you have to know how to talk it even gooder, I don't know. Besides, if you're at the Christmas party and you can't remember the difference between anaphase and metaphase, you can always change the subject to can't bury a tail. Can't bury a tail. By the way, you really want to be good the rest of your life. I've told you this before, because you don't want to go to that other place. Right? Because she's down there, or she'll be down there, and she'll wonder where your scrapbook is. I told you. You want to thank Mr. Cooper and Miss Pena for teaching you how to butcher grammar in a whole different language. Seriously, you want to thank Miss Glover and Miss Bone and whoever else I missed for planning this and doing such an outstanding job. You need to give them a big round of applause.